Okay, it's late June in the year 2020, the virus year. I've been getting some wood in. I'm a bit late because of all the troubles, but I've been getting some logs in and new chopping blocks, and I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. Anyway. But I've just got a load of larch in, not my favourite wood, but if you've got a wood burner, anything will do. And I thought it'd be worth looking at chopping blocks. Anyway. Oh, and just before we look at chopping blocks, I know that that's a really bad way to stack wood. If rain lands on it, it doesn't dry, the air can't get through it. If I was going to store logs like that for any period of time, I would put them on their side. But they're only going to be there a few days, so they can be like that. What I just wanted to say quickly was that if I'm chopping a really big log, and I've just started splitting that one, I leave it on the floor. If I'm splitting a smaller log, I put it on top of a bigger log, or, and this is the exciting bit, I've got my new chopping block. Massive old oak root, the sapwood's gone, just heartwood left now. This is what I've split so far. I have to say the larch was tougher than I was expecting, and I'm stacking it neat because I got to look at it every day. One thing that's interesting, and people sometimes ask me what really is the difference between conifer and hardwood. Well, here you can see pockets of resin. There are two on this block, and they're the ones. Larch is really famous. You can't put it on an open fire. It's famous for spitting, and you know, the logs can virtually explode sometimes, and it's those pockets of resin get so hot they boil and then shatter. But I've split it in the most pretty small so that it dries quick, but I really don't know how long to keep it. I got a friend in Wales, Mike, who keeps his conifer 4 years before he burns it to make sure he doesn't soot up his chimney. And the other thing is, yeah, I cheat a bit. Occasionally I put a long plank in my stack of wood to make sure that it doesn't fall over. Yeah, anyway, enough on the stack. I'll quickly show you what we've got in the sort of bus stop woodshed. The big round chunks are spruce, that's old Christmas tree. A pretty rubbish wood, but I take any wood I can get. Lower down we've got birch and some other bits and pieces which I'm much happier with. The nest box was put up for starlings and they didn't use it, so I've obviously got something wrong there. Anyway, down here, much more exciting. I've got a couple of rows of ash at the bottom there, and then above that a really, really lovely lot of oak heartwood. That will burn like coal and give fantastic embers. Right, let's get my new chopping block into the wheelbarrow and get it into the back garden. It's going to be heavy. This is my old chopping block. That was an oak stump too, and I've had it for about 15 years. But as you can see, it's got a massive crack through it and it's beginning to fall apart. So I'll dig in the new one, make sure there's a slight slope, and I really hope I'll still be using that one in 15 years.